right, I didn't forget the level today. It's a good sign. You know it's a good day when I don't forget something. Really good day. Whoa. Whoa. I should have been smart. I probably should have ran a string line across the face of these, but I trust myself enough to line these up properly. I think we'll be this way. Thinking I should probably throw a little bowl just to kind of hold that post up while I get it leveled. What do you guys think? Big Dreams, Mike, what's up? Taj. How is everybody's 4th of July weekend going? Push you back first, then fill you with concrete. And then push you, oh no! There goes half my concrete. I'm just kidding. It wasn't too bad. We didn't lose too much. Try not to breathe in that dust. Let me go check the chat real quick while that dust blows away. Great. How was your 4th? Our 4th was amazing. We had such a good time. The fiestas are still going on down the street. And there's a good chance we're gonna see some fireworks here pretty soon. The fireworks start June 1st and do not end until New Year's Day. So we'll have fireworks throughout the end of the year. That way. I level that way. Level this way. Level. Beautiful. Let me show you guys what I'm doing over here. That way you understand exactly what I'm looking at. So I got this post set in dry. It's got dry concrete in the hole. And now, here, let me turn the level over. We're looking at that top bubble. And you can see it's off just a little bit. That means the top of the post needs to come towards me. See how I adjusted that? Actually, I just had it on a hump. So now that the level is perfectly up against the post, you can see that that bubble is sitting right between the two lines. So we're gonna check it on this side of the post and also on this side of the post and make sure that bubble is sitting right where we want it. So this post looks pretty decent. Needs a little bit of adjustment. That guy just shot a gun out of his car. That was not a firework. I saw the gun. He shot it up in the air. Black Cadillac. I really hope this neighborhood makes a comeback. This is such a good neighborhood in town. Getting a bad reputation. Come on, phone, stay there. I can't get the phone to stay up. There we go, that's better. Is this my first day? Second day. Day 2 working on this fence. Yesterday we dug the holes and set these 4 posts. They're extremely heavy. They're 10-foot railroad ties. Roughly 6 by 8 inches on the dimensions, and they're pressure treated. Very, very heavy. I had to get my wife's help yesterday unloading these guys, but we got them here. What town is this? I don't know if I want to say. Do I know what I'm doing? Of course I know what I'm doing, Tony. Does it look like I know what I'm doing? That fence looks pretty nice to me. I'm gonna level that post next. Let's get that done. Bit of a problem though. It looks like some of the fill dirt fell into the hole overnight. So I'm gonna have to clean out that hole real quick before I pour in the concrete. I'm not worried about being deported, no. Yes, I'm a hard worker, but I'm also a very legal citizen of this country. The work is worth it. That's good to know. Take stuff to the dump and then build a fence to hide it. Yes, you know the name of the game. I'm glad you understand. That's right. That's the only way to do it. I look like Frankenstein. That's awesome. That is so cool. Tell your kid hi for me. What's my body count? 1. You only get 1 body, folks. You only get 1 body. Treat it like a temple. Take care of yourself. We don't have Iron Man suits just yet, but soon. Maybe then I'll get my second body. Did I make this hat? No, I bought this hat at my local golf shop. This is a Live Lucky hat. It's a pretty popular brand here in the States. I wish it was my brand. I do have a couple hats with my logo on it, but no, I did not get this one made. Would it have been cheaper to take the stuff to the dump? Unfortunately, I cannot take any of this to the dump. Our local dump will not accept dirt. They won't accept rock. They won't accept boards with nails. And that's what's making up this pile right here. But let me show you, because I had somebody hating on me in the comments just a little while ago about trying to cover this up. That's the only way to approach this, unless I had a ranch to dump all this fill dirt into, which I don't yet. But check this out. Do you see the fence back there, the new fence that I built? You see that bottom board of the fence? Well, that board is level to the ground. And it starts off at the base of the house and it goes all the way across on a level plane, pretty much above all this rubble. So technically the rubble is creating a level ground floor going up to the house. So if I do bury that thing in gravel, dirt, sand, something of that sort, it's gonna make a beautiful level pad coming all the way up to the house, and it'll be easy to build on top of. So yes, I am covering the rubble pile and putting a fence around it, but it's for good reason. It's not just to put a band-aid on this mistake. It's not even a mistake. This needed to be done. That house was falling apart, guys. That is the second half of that house that was no longer structurally stable, and I took it down. And I had nowhere to take the rubble, so that's where it is. It's staying where it belongs, and I'll be able to fix the problem. I don't care about the trolls. They can say whatever they want to. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me one bit. You need some help laying concrete? No, thank you. That does not sound like fun. Damn. I'm gonna have to get that with the post hole digger. A lot of dirt fell in this hole. I'm not gonna be able to get it. There's no way. I'm gonna have to get it by hand, and that's some pretty nasty stuff. Fortunately, this post is in the middle of the fence, so it doesn't need too much strength on the concrete. It's stuck in there pretty well. I dug these holes about 28-30 inches deep. So, I mean, it would probably even be fine without concrete. The concrete is just extra. I think I got enough dirt out of there. Alex is here. What's up, Alex? Appreciate that, dude. Hey, everybody, please go do the same for Alex. And if you're having a hard time finding this page, go to my page. I just posted a short. I tagged Alex in the short. That's how you can find his page. He's a really, really good dude. He also has a YouTube page. He posts a lot of wrenching content. He's the best mechanic I know, by far. Yeah, go support his page, because he's gotten me out of a lot of holes. Alex, thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Should have borrowed the auger. I didn't know you had an auger. But yeah, these holes weren't too bad to dig through, and I would have messed up your auger bit with all the rock and stuff that I hit. Oh yeah, it was a burn barrel video. That's right. The burn barrel is right on the other side of this dirt pile. It's right over there. I was gonna run it today, but I'm not gonna be here very late. I got some stuff I need to take care of at the house, specifically editing videos. What's up, Landscaping? Rangers Landscaping. Are you a Texas Rangers fan? I see you. You don't have to spam the chat. I see you guys. What's up, Mark? Yeah, no need to spam the chat. I see you, bud. If I get another high, though, I'm going to have to put you on silent for just a couple minutes. I appreciate you being here, but we can't be having you spam the chat like that. Everybody needs a chance to speak. I'm gonna give you a chance. I'm gonna go put some concrete in this hole while I let you figure out your stuff. Don't worry, I'll see your comment. You can put it once. I am responding to comments, folks. So if you have any questions for me, drop it right here, please. Let that dust settle. Don't want to be breathing that stuff in. Is this my property? Yes, sir, it is. Not for long, though, I hope. It's about to hit the market. That's why I'm working on it. Where's your buddy, Frank the Tank? He's at home. He's chilling. I can't bring him here. There's no fences here, and he's a wild dog. He likes to run free. He'll get into some trouble. There's a lot of hood rats around here. What am I making? I'm making a fence, bud. Making a fence. You see that? Setting these 4 fence posts, and then tomorrow, once the concrete's dry, I'll reinforce them with some 2x6s. Look who just got here. She ran over here, folks. She's putting in work too. It's making me want to go for a run. And I hate running. Where did I get the ties? I bought them at the store. I think they were 20 bucks each. Maybe a little bit less. I think I paid 17 a pop. Really good deal. And they're in good condition too. They're not all trashed up like you see.
Hi.
Alex. Oh man, there's some characters on this street. To say that nicely, for sure. I will say though that the few neighbors that I've gotten to know have been really, really awesome. Specifically this one right behind me. This gentleman right here. You see that fence? Back when this house was still standing, the back wall of the house caved in and took out his fence. So I told him I'd rebuild it for him. I got started. I bought a couple 4x4s, and he was really nice about it. The next day, he purchased all the material, and it was sitting right outside the fence for me. So I got started working on the last bit of fence, and by the time I could finish, he had someone that had already finished the fence. So really nice guy. He is a doer. He gets shit done, and I like doers. I like people like that. Big R has some. Yeah, that's right. They do. I shouldn't need any more though. I bought 10. I bought them a while back for a different project, so I'm really fortunate that I still had them around. Perfectly level. How about here? That's all I needed right there, folks. A little tap. That thing is as straight as it could be.
Did you already put your bug spray on?
I put some on earlier. I'll hit it again. They're out and about. This is my third time applying today.
Good.
And they're still biting me.
Are they really? No.
It is mosquito season.
All right, I'll be back. I'm gonna go finish.
And on top of that, we got horse flies out here that also bite. Still talk to Will almost every day. Sure do. Sure do. You can't make a friend like that and not talk to them. Will's a good friend of ours. Family, almost. Oh yeah, Alex, always welcome. Dude, I've been here almost every single day. If you guys see me out here, if you know where this is at, feel free to stop by, say what's up. Come hang out. Especially if I get that fire going, that's gonna be nice. I think I'm planning on doing that tomorrow. We're gonna have a little bonfire out here. Is that my wife? Yes, it is. Oh, the horseflies hurt when they bite? I know. I've been fighting them at the golf course. It's rough. All right, next post. 2 down, 2 to go. We're making quick work of this. We're setting them dry for now, and then once I get them all squared away, we'll come back and hit them with some water. Can you guys see there? Can you see? Oh, hold on. I'm missing chats. Alex, give my man a hand. No, Alex, I'm good. This is the easiest part of the job. You're more than welcome to come hang out though, Alex. I'm here, dude. I'll be here for the next, I don't know, 30 minutes-ish. Come hang out. We'll do a little collab. Oh, no, not again. Dude, that's rough. Yeah, you need a break from all that. That's just bringing you down. Come hang out. Let's have a good time. Need to use concrete to make the wall. What kind of wall do you think I need? I actually do need a pretty strong wall to hold all this rubble back. So yeah, you might be partially right there. Josh, what's up, dude? Yeah, missing you as well, my guy. It's been a long time. Nice to see you. We're back though. We're back. We're in full swing. Better than ever. And we have big things coming. I'm honestly really surprised that no one has talked crap about the way I'm setting this post, because I usually get a couple comments about dry setting in concrete like this. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, I get a lot of hate about dry setting posts. I'm really surprised you guys haven't said anything. Oh man, I thought that was you, Alex. I thought you got here already. This gives a new definition to posting something on YouTube. Trying to bring you guys into our lives, man. That's the best way to do it. If we're gonna have a channel like this, we're gonna do it all out. I want to fully involve you guys in the decision making on this channel and all the projects that we have going on. So yeah, starting to post a lot more content, starting to post a lot of live streams like this. Communicating with you guys, I feel, is super important, and doing these live streams is the best way to do that. Posting a post. Oh, I just got the joke. I'm such a blonde. Mandy had to clarify that for me. I didn't understand what you were trying to say there, Pixel. Oh, that was great. I love it. You guys are awesome. I feel it, Alex. Damn, that sucks. At least you have a good view of the fireworks and you got your girls with you. Sounds like a good night to me. Tomorrow though, tomorrow. Try and come by tomorrow. I think I'm gonna do the bonfire. Anyone else, if you're local, feel free to stop by, please. Come say what's up. I have not done a meet and greet, so this would technically be the first official meet and greet. If you're from Vegas, you know where I'm at. It's not hard to find. That's Ludi's Market right there. Come say what's up. I'll be here. Probably start the live stream around 7, and we'll continue until about this time, 9 o'clock. See if we can do a 2-hour live stream tomorrow. If our phone battery will allow us to. Hopefully I have 2 hours of work to do. Oh, heck yeah, dude. I got you. I even have property for you in El Paso, Alex. We closed on it, dude. I haven't posted the video yet. This is only for the live stream audience, but we're all closed up on the El Paso property. It's a done deal. We now own this property and the one across the street and another one down the street and then the El Paso property. And yeah, we are turning into business moguls. We're building the empire piece by piece. It's also the reason why I'm very, very broke in cash. I don't like cash just sitting in my bank account not doing anything. I gotta invest it. And usually that gets me in trouble. I've made some pretty sketchy stock market investments and some bad crypto decisions, but land has never led me wrong. Every single land investment that I've made has turned out amazing, awesome. So yeah, invest in land, folks. They don't make any more of it. How much El Paso property? We got 5 acres in El Paso, a little ways outside of El Paso, about 20 minutes outside of city limits. Damn, that was a big one. It's not even dark yet. These guys are lighting mortars off. Like, every time I hear a mortar, I just think, oh, there goes 20 bucks. There goes 15 bucks. I can tell by the sound how much they cost. And it pains me. I can never waste money like that. Money's too precious in this world. Could do so many positive things. I don't understand why they blow it on fireworks. It's not a good investment, people. Save your money. The city puts up a good fireworks show. Enjoy it. 1,000 an acre, no, 2,000 an acre. We bought the land for 10 G's. It was actually a little bit less than 10. It was about 9,000. Yeah, don't let money control your life. Absolutely not. Money should never have control over you. You should remain in full and total control of your own life. Great point. But money is it's a useful tool. Let's put it that way. It's a very useful tool to spread positivity in this world. Don't need it. Definitely don't need it. You can spread positivity and do everything that you want in life without money. That's for sure. I'm doing it right now. I've been doing YouTube for almost 3 years now. Wow, it's been 3 years. Without making a single penny. I think in total, on my best month, I made a couple $100, and I threw that right back into the cabin. So yeah, I haven't been making any money off of this, and it's never been about the money. It's been about the message and the content, documenting my life so that I can remember it in 50 years when my brain starts going mushy, you know? And letting my family know what we're doing at all times. That has been probably the most important reason why I started here on YouTube, was to keep my family in the loop. Family, so important, guys, so important. All right, I've been talking a bunch. Let me get this post leveled out, and then we're gonna set this last one right in front of us. Beauty. It's a beauty. Plenty of people in here. I know. Amazing people in here. You guys are awesome. I was a bit worried how my comeback on YouTube would be, but I was never worried about the OG followers coming back. I was more worried about myself, honestly, and how I was gonna handle making content again since it had been so long. Right now I'm trying to stick you guys. Look at this. This is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find a place to stab the filming stick. I think that works. I can stick the phone on it. Can you guys see there? You see me, I see you. This works out. Jaybird, you made it, dude. Nice to see you. Never heard of a post level? You mean the little 90-degree levels that go on the corner and do both sides at once? Yeah, I've heard of them. They also cost money. And I can get the job done just as well with the level that I already own. All right, get to work. Got you. Check it from this side. Make sure these guys are lined up. Oh man. I don't know if that's a good old man yet. It's just a little off. Sorry for the delay. So I need to push that last post forward about a 1/4 inch. It's just off by a little tiny bit. Very muddy. I know it's been rainy. A lot of dirt here that is now turned to mud. Honestly, it's kind of dry today. Nelson, love the comment. I'm very hypersensitive now to chemicals and smoke. Pretty much anything that can irritate my lungs. So the fireworks smoke is getting to me. Looks good from here. I like the way that sounds. Use the concrete chunks. Yes, I know. To make retaining walls and stuff. I have a lot of rock to use. I'm trying to utilize as much rock as possible, and then the rest of it, like the concrete rubble, I'm using to backfill the low spots. Sounds like a war zone. Dude, it's Vegas. What do you expect? Vegas during the 4th. Pretty close. Just got to get the level on it. Let's go level this out. I'll show you guys again exactly how I'm checking the level. So we're looking at this top bubble right here. It's getting dark, so I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that. But you want that top bubble in between the 2 lines, and this one is pretty darn close. So we check it on the side, and we also check it on the front of the post. And I have this post perfectly level. Didn't even need this guy. That's how good I am. Now the last test, I call this the disappearing post test. I stand at the edge of the fence. You see all the fence posts lined up. And then I slowly bring my eye this way and make sure that they all disappear behind each other. Can you guys see that at all? You see what I'm talking about? You can check it on this side too. So you see all the fence posts, and then you make sure that they all line up and disappear behind one another. And that's how you know you got a nice, straight, level fence. If the first one's on the bubble, the rest of them should follow. And that's how I build fences. I don't run string lines. I don't do all these crazy measurements. I don't even use a tape measure. So in order to space all of my posts, I just get a scrap 8-foot board. Could be a 2x4 this is a 1x6. And I place it along my stretch just like so. See that? So I start it on the first post. I put the board on the ground, and then it tells me precisely where to dig the next post. And you see how that board is meeting exactly down the middle of this railroad tie. That's because the second board is gonna go from middle here to middle there. And yeah, I just use the lumber that I'm gonna build with to measure out my holes. I don't need a tape measure. I don't need string. I don't need anything fancy. All of my posts come out perfectly straight. If you don't believe me, look at this fence that I built right here with no string and no tape measure. We'll even do the disappearing board act here too. You see that? They disappear behind one another. You don't see an odd one sticking out. That's a good fence right there, folks. That's a really good fence. Don't need the string line, my friend. Don't need it. I'm that good. I am confident. Oh, look at the moon. You guys want to say hi?
Hi guys. All sweaty.
She just went for a run. She did a couple miles today. Super proud of her. That ain't straight. Were you looking with one eye closed, tilting your head sideways? That was as straight as could be. Could shoot arrows with that fence. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm, look at these. Look how they disappear. See that? Boom. Looks like one single post, but it's actually 4. And I haven't even set the concrete yet. They're still kind of loose. Don't get confused with the old one. The old one is throwing us off there at the front. Don't get confused with that one. I'm gonna cut that and take it out. It's not gonna be there. Yeah, everyone has their own methods, I guess.
I literally didn't know that's how that was done.
What?
Looking at it and then they all disappeared.
Oh, no, that's how I do it. That's not the proper way. I don't do things.
You're supposed to do a little chalk string.
See, even she knows that you're supposed to run a string. Have you?
I used to play with the chalk.
How many fences have I built in my life?
Like so many.
Too many.
Everywhere we've lived.
And how many strings have I run for all of those fences?
1, because your grandpa made you do it.
1 out of 100 got the string line, and I bet you that was probably the most crooked fence I ever built.
Oh, no.
Here's the property, guys. I did a lot of leveling work yesterday. I know it doesn't look like much because it's a big pile of rubble, but it's nice and flat now. Before, there was a lot of high points and a lot more rubble than what we got here now. So I got it right below that board. That's my level floor line. So we're gonna backfill up to that board with gravel, essentially. So I still got room to work with. You see, I have plenty of room to cover all this stuff with. I'm in the process of pulling out all the branches, burning them in the burn pile that Alex made for me. That's all dirt there. It's not really too much. Yeah, we're almost there, guys. We're almost there. And then I don't even have to move that much gravel. I think they're just gonna dump the gravel right there. They'll just back up the truck and just dump 7 yards of gravel, and then all I gotta do is spread it. Maybe I can get some help with the spreading. That way I don't kill my back. But yeah, it's almost there. Once that's done, I'll get the new water line ran, the new sewer line ran. I was actually supposed to do that today. You know what? Real quick, before we end this live. What is this? This is an investment property that my wife and I bought 2 years ago. And it's finally time to fix it up and cash out. We're ready to move on. Oh, I can't show you the truck. It is a mess. It is a mess in there. But I am gonna show you what I'm looking for. I bought this today in hopes that it fits on the old pipe. If it doesn't fit on the old pipe, then we're gonna have to get some rubber couplings 4-inch to connect to the PVC. The existing sewer lines are ran with cast iron pipe. I think they're made out of metal. They're a little bit rusty. Oh, let me turn the flashlight on so you can see. All right, there's the existing pipe. If the phone will stay there, that would be really great. Can you guys see?
No.
Yeah, you could see.
I was kidding.
Yeah, this place is in town. We need to sell this place in town so that we can move out of town. That's the way it goes.
Ooh, like a glove? No.
No. But it is 4-inch. It's just a little bit smaller.
What if we put that stuff? That stuff I like. You know what it is? The one for water.
No.
It's that cool tape.
The proper way to do this is to get the 4-inch PVC, the one that goes on the inside of this. And then I need to get a rubber coupling here. They're a little pricey, but that's the proper way to do that. And then the piece will run from the rubber coupling to this, and then I'll have to set another one of these 4-inch pipes. This is a conversion. It goes from 4 to 2. I need essentially the same piece, but 4-inch on all 3 sides. That way we have our toilet pipe, and then this will be for the sinks and the rest of the drains for the house. That I can leave there for now. It's like that pipe. Just need one more of those. That's 4 inches on all sides, and about a, I don't know, between 6 to 12 foot of 4-inch pipe. I'm gonna redo as much of the old pipe as possible. There's a piece that I cut out already, and that's gonna run out to the street into the main sewer line. Yeah, and I'm doing all this honestly out of the kindness of my heart, because I think this property actually might have just sold as is. A woman came by yesterday while I was working. She's very, very interested. She's been wanting to buy this place for a while. She didn't know it was for sale. And then she saw us working on it and figured, oh, I can get a hold of them. And she did. And she made us an offer, and it was good. So she's just doing her due diligence, making sure that this property is gonna fit all of her needs. And if it does, we might have a sale, guys. And she's gonna buy it as is, but I'm still gonna do the work to repair the sewer line and run the new water line for her. I'm still gonna build this fence for her, and because it's just things that she probably wouldn't be able to do herself, and then she'd have to hire out a contractor and all that good stuff. So yeah, no, I would only feel right selling this property knowing that I did the things that I wanted to do to it, and I left it pretty much in a better position than when I found it. Yeah, it's funny that I bring that up, because that's a very strong saying over at the golf course that I work at. I don't know if you have any experience or if you know anything about the golf world, but the late great Gene Torres, one of the few Hispanic professional golfers in the world, used to always say to leave the course better than you found it. That could mean anything. That could mean picking up a piece of trash, taking care of the carts, fixing your divots, fixing ball marks on the course, but it can also extend to far, far beyond that. And it also applies in life as well. Leave everything better than what you found it. Words from the very wise Gene Torres. Vader, what's up, Vader? Hill Bros Racing, thank you, thank you. I like your style too. You guys are awesome. Are you kidding me? You used to work for Gene? Do you also play golf, dude? Or did you just work at the course cutting grass and stuff? Either way, Gene, he was known for spreading positivity and impacting people's lives. I've known so many people that met Gene and completely changed their lives. Gene gave a bunch of these vatos here in Las Vegas a second chance when they had nowhere else to go. And yeah, that's what he was known for. He was a man of the people. And I think that's what restricted his professional career. He loved his town so much, and he loved his gente so much, that he couldn't leave this place, and he stayed here for a very, very long time. But yeah, I know I wouldn't be at that course if it weren't for Gene. That course wouldn't be there if it weren't for Gene. That's really cool that you got to work for him. I wish I had the same opportunity. But I'm grateful to have dudes like Ted Sandoval. He's our current club pro. He's running the shop right now. He's the guy that gave me the opportunity at the golf course. And I'm super grateful to have him in my life, as well as John Allen and everyone else at the course that's known Gene and that's taken lessons from Gene and is now teaching them to us. So yeah, it's just such a unique opportunity. I'm really grateful for it. I'm just grateful for everything, guys. I know I get a lot of hate comments saying I get all sappy in these live streams and my content, whatever. I don't care. It's just how I am. I love life. I appreciate everything that's come to me, and yeah, especially you guys. I appreciate this community. It's been really cool to build it with you and grow this channel and do all the things that we've done, and it's only gonna get better. Have I spoke to Will lately? Yeah, I talked to him yesterday. He's good. He is I don't know where he is right now, honestly. All I know is he's off grid. I texted him last night and it said can only be reached by satellite. So Will is very far off grid right now. Not even the Starlink is getting where he's at.
It's very far off grid.
And in all honesty, I really, really need to talk to him like now, like yesterday. we're working on something. So yeah, I need Will to get back to me ASAP. Hopefully he is not doing like a week-long challenge. If he's doing a week-long challenge wherever he's at, it's gonna be tough. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Rest easy, Mr. Gene. Yeah, he's playing the big course right now. Do you still play, Vader? You still play a little bit? If you do, I would love to have you out at the course. Your next round is on me. Oh, tell Uncle Gil I said what's up. You do, yes. And Gilly too? You got Gilly playing too? We should definitely all grab a round together. You and Gilly versus me and Alex. Me and Alex will scramble. He's gonna be my money maker on the greens. Yeah, we should honestly, I'm not even joking, we should get that set up like really, really soon. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, for sure. If you still have my number, let's get it set up. If not, get it from Alex. He's got my number. You should still have my number. It hasn't changed. Yeah, let's get that set up. You guys want to do a meet and greet at the golf course one day? When we hit 100,000 followers, we'll do our own lucky invitational. How about that? We'll do a little golf tournament. Night golf tournament. We'll play at night. Sweet. Yeah, hit me up, Vader. Let's get that set up. I want to play some golf with you. Watching from Australia. Ryan, what's up, dude? Glad to have you. It's getting dark. I'm gonna have to end this live stream soon.
That's cool. From Australia.
I know. She's a huge Aussie fan.
Can't wait to visit there one day.
It is on our top 10 list of places to go in this world.
The ocean as much as I love it, but I don't know about that.
Will's in a van down by the river. Like he said, folks, like he said, Will is a no-cap rapper. He does not lie about anything. So if he says it, it's probably true. We got 12 minutes. I have been very consistent with the 1 hour live streams. Very consistent. I think we've done 4 in a row already. So we're not gonna break the streak today. We're gonna continue working. Hopefully this is enough light so that you guys can see. I almost forgot one crucial component to these fence posts. Can you guys guess what that is? What did I forget here? No, the fence posts are not crooked. I have the camera slanted. Okay. Before I hear it in the comments. Wheelie Man, are you down to join us on the golf course as well? I know you're not far away. You want to do a round at the course one day? Yo, you need to tell me your name again, please. I'm bad with names. What is your name? Honestly, everybody that's in here, please tell me your names. A lot of you don't have names in your YouTube profiles. You just have some type of code name. Still going crazy with the fireworks. Mark, all right, sweet. Josh, okay, Josh, yours was easy, man. I'm talking about the people that don't have their name. Don, he's another easy one. Hey, it's good to clarify, though. It's good to clarify. I like to call people by their names as long as I can remember them. Unless you want to go by something else, then yeah, make it clear for me, please. Pinkosaurus Rex, what's up? Pinky. Joe, do you prefer Joe or Rico? What's your preference? My dog's name is Rico, by the way. name my dog Rico. More gardening content from Lady Lucky. You got it, man. I tell her. She's right behind me. You hear that?
Huh?
You hear that? The people want more gardening content. They said you're slacking it.
Guys, I'm working on it.
I just built her a huge greenhouse. She's got all the potential to film the best gardening content. Yeah, she says she's gonna go live soon. She hasn't been doing that
Go live soon. We'll go chill in the greenhouse.
either. I like Rico. I like Rico. All right, did anyone figure out what I'm missing? It's a pretty crucial component, I'm not gonna lie.
Can I guess?
Yeah,
Tape measure.
no,
Oh,
she said tape measure.
that's a good guess, though. I know something that you did forget, though.
What?
Like 100%.
What?
You didn't give me a kiss when I got here.
Oh, she's mad because I forgot to give her a kiss, she said.
And I ran
Nathan,
away
the concrete's in there.
back.
You see the concrete? It's in there. The holes are half filled with concrete right now. All the posts are leveled out. Mosquito spray, nope, I got that. It's right here.
Mosquitoes.
Yeah, I didn't forget that one. Where are we? We're at a secret location. One of Lucky Thrive's investment properties. Nobody, huh? Man, you guys, not the best contractors, I must say. Level, no, we got them leveled. We got them leveled. We've done a dry pour of concrete. We've done all the leveling. Yes, yes, water, water. And that too, Eli, that too. I was responsible and I didn't forget the water. We just haven't put it in the post holes yet. Are we breaking in the new house? No, we're not living at this house. I don't think we'll ever spend the night at this house. We've had a couple investment properties that we've never slept at for good reason. The last one, which was not far from here, unfortunately, the couple that lived there and built the house also perished in the house. And it was abandoned for many, many, many years after that. And we didn't feel comfortable living in that house. We were there every single day. That's where we had our horses. It was out there in Anton Chico. I don't know if you guys know where that's at, but yeah, we bought a ranch out in Anton Chico. And the couple that built the ranch house passed away inside the house. And then the house went to crap. We had to fix it up. We fixed up the house and the yard and the lot. Then we got horses and we trained them there because the rodeo was close by and we had the round pen and everything we needed. And yeah, how did they die? The people in the house or the horses? The horses have not been confirmed. They're just missing right now. We had them up at the mountain and then the fire happened and the horses, they broke through the fence and got free. So they're out there in the mountains. They're wild once again. I'm pretty sure the fire didn't take them. The people, I have no idea. Hopefully from old age. I think they might have just gone in their house. And then like most couples that grow together their entire lives, 50 plus years, they usually go one after the other. I know it's sad to say, but yeah, it's just the way things happen. They can't live without each other. That's how I would feel if I lost my other half back there. I'm not sure how I would continue life without her. I don't know the details. I don't know the details. I just know that they passed away in the house and that's why we got it so cheap.
How much water does each of these take?
A lot. More than I have.
More than you have? Okay.
Does anyone else do a dry pour on their post holes? Do you just put your post in the ground and then put dry concrete and then fill the holes with water? Or is everyone here a pre-mix, pour wet concrete? Was that house haunted or not? This house right here, is this house haunted? I don't know. It's burnt down, so I think if there were ghosts inside, they're probably not there anymore. Isn't that how you kill a ghost, right? You have to burn them? Which may be why the house burned down, in all honesty. Now that I think about it.
You know, we haven't done the dog test here. So it's not like we're gonna live here.
Oh, you know what? I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can hear her, but she brought up a great point. Anytime we buy a new property, we do the dog test. We bring all of our dogs by, and they sniff around, and as long as they don't act suspicious, and we feel comfortable there. If your dog is acting really scared or funky around a property or a house, that's a good sign that you should probably stay away as well. Wrap them with sacks and water them. Yeah, Nathan, I know. A lot of people say that it's a bad method and you never fully wet the concrete, but I'm pouring so much water into these holes that, yeah, I'm sure that they'll be fine. I'll get water all the way down there. I've never, ever had a problem. I'll say that much. I've never had a post fall out. I've never had the concrete base crack or anything like that. Yeah, I've had 100% success, and no exaggeration, have probably set about 500 fence posts in my lifetime. Maybe more. I've done so many fences.
That's a lot of fencing. You know, even if you include the metal ones that you like, think, it might even be more.
It's more.
Because you did like our whole mountain property.
I did a couple miles of fencing up at the cabin spot. Before we took the horses up there, yeah, I did about, I don't know, maybe close to 2 miles of T-post fencing. It cost us around $2,000. We put a lot of money. I think we put more money into the fence and the horses than we ever did into the cabin build. Will we construct the house by ourselves? Yeah, for sure. I've never hired out a contractor for anything in my entire life. And I think this is probably property 8, 9, 10. It's up there. We've had a lot of property. She's gonna count them out while I pour the next bit of water.
Should I say where all we've been?
Yeah.
Do I include here?
Sure.
I guess we worked on stuff. So, let's see. We worked on stuff here. Let's see, there was one here. And then we went to Nacogdoches, so that's 2. And then we moved to College Station, and we like built that. Or he like built that. I like helped with the roof stuff, mostly. I did stuff. And then where'd we go? And then we lived on the mountain on the bus. We didn't really build anything for that one. Does that count? The bus?
Where did you start?
Here.
Here?
At Benny's.
At Benny's, yeah.
We worked on stuff there.
We pretty much flipped that property. We were living there almost rent-free. The house was a piece of crap when we got it, and we fixed it up really nice for the old man as a thank you. And in return, he gave us like $200 a month in rent. Sometimes nothing. I would do yard work for him as well. Then we went to Nacogdoches, Texas from here. We bought our first house over there.
I'm counting.
Flipped that one. That was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun, except for the fleas.
Oh yeah.
We'd never had fleas before. It was terrible.
And fleas out there.
It was the worst. Yeah, and it was humid.
Not even electrician. I know electric work. Yeah, I do all my electric work. So let me continue the story, and we'll touch base on that as well.
Continue the story.
So yeah, Nacogdoches,
Nacogdoches.
Nacogdoches, Texas. We flipped that house. That was our first house. And then we found property a few hours away in College Station, Texas. This was raw forest land. It had a bunch of trees.
It was like an acre something.
It's not, I don't think it's technically forest because it wasn't mountain, but it was wooded, heavily wooded. Off-grid, no electricity, no water, no plumbing, no nothing. We bought that property, and that's where we built our first house from the ground up. It was a pretty big house.
It was crazy.
The total footprint was 36 by 30, I think, with the wraparound porch. It's 2 stories, gambrel roof. Yeah, we did all the work on that by ourselves. And during that time that I was in College Station, I got a job working for an electrician, Teddy Lett, Westside Electric. One of the greatest men that I've ever met in my entire life. I miss him dearly. Teddy and Lisa played a huge part in my life, and gave me an opportunity to make some money and learn electric work. So I was training to be a master electrician under Teddy. I worked with him for 2 years, and then unfortunately we had to move from College Station. We sold that cabin property and we bought the mountain property here. And that one was even more off-grid than the previous one. We loaded everyone up in the school bus and we came over here back to New Mexico. We set up on the mountain property, and then we bought an investment property here in town eventually. We bought the Anton Chico property, which we flipped and sold.
That's 5 now.
And then we bought the warehouse, which is down the street. We still own that one. That's going to be our future business. And we bought this one. We're at the tail end of flipping this guy. And throughout all of this process, I've been mastering my carpentry skills and framing, electric, plumbing. Yeah. You kind of have to be a jack of all trades to do this type of work. How much did we pay for this lot? I'm not gonna say until the deal is done and everything is closed on. I don't like to release prices on properties that we're currently selling because that kind of infringes on the buyer's information, and it gets messy. There's no point to talk about it until after. I always disclose my prices and what we pay for stuff, but all in good time. I do it at the right time. I am not mastering anything in 2 years. Oh, you're right. That's a very true statement. But I'm learning enough to get good at it, you know? To get good enough where I'm comfortable enough to work on my own stuff.
We may never be the masters.
Yeah, there's no reason to be a master at something. You just need to be good enough to do it comfortably and successfully.
The question is, do you understand it?
And if you love it, if you love something that much, then yeah, pursue that fully. Become a master at that craft. But I don't love electric work. I don't love plumbing. I don't love construction.
All the things, that's
digging,
Lily's favorite.
Making fences, doing all this stuff. It's not what I love. But the overall picture, the overall flip, the taking nothing and making it something, that's what I love. That's what gets me going. I say that after getting electrocuted. Okay, if you were here for the electrocution live, that was all your fault. You guys told me to do that. And I was working on a vehicle, which I'm also not the master of. That's probably my weakest thing. I'm good enough to wrench anything. I'm good enough to fix essentially any part on my vehicles. But that doesn't mean that I'm a good mechanic. I wouldn't say I'm a good mechanic. You're an electrician and you love solving problems that most people can't. Yes, isn't that so much fun? Tracing a messed up circuit, not knowing where exactly it's messed up, and then all the troubleshooting that goes behind it. And then when you finally do figure it out after 4 electricians have failed at the job, this is so satisfying. I've been there. I've done that.
I can't relate.
My experience in electric work was actually commercial. We had a huge contract with O'Reilly's, so I got really comfortable working on live circuits. They hated to shut the store down. They would not shut a store down for anything. So we'd go in there and we'd have to change light bulbs and add circuits and move registers over, and anything you can imagine we'd had to do, but we have to do it all live so that we don't kill power to the store. So yeah, very dangerous job, but I got comfortable working with live circuits. I know enough to, sorry, fireworks. I know enough to do pretty much any residential job and feel safe about it. Mechanicing though, I won't work on other people's vehicles unless it's a simple oil change or something. I don't like to do vehicles for other people because there's so many things that could go wrong. Not related to the work that I did, of course, but let's say I did an oil change and then a week later their engine failed for some reason that was not related to the oil change. they would want to come back at me since I worked on their car last, you know. So it's just reasons why I don't like to do work for other people, but I can pretty much do anything for myself. Yeah, I know enough that everything is up to code. I know what code is. I know how to meet code. I know how to not kill myself. And I know how to run circuits successfully without having problems in the futures. So yeah, I would say I'm a decent electrician. The experience that I got was good enough to make me a decent residential electrician. Does that mean I would want to be an electrician for the rest of my life? Heck no. It's way too dangerous. What am I doing? I was building this fence. Right now I'm just talking. I do a lot of talking on these live streams. Some people don't like it. I love it, personally. This is the best opportunity for me to communicate with you guys. So I get a lot of feedback. I get to meet you guys and converse with you, and this is what it's all about. This is why we do live streams. It's a conversation between us two. I am not working at the moment. No, not technically. I mean, I'm out here. I'm on the job site. I already set the posts. They're all leveled. Right now, I'm just pouring water into the post holes. So I'm waiting for that water to settle so I can pour a little bit more. Then I'm gonna end this live stream. I gotta run home and get a couple more buckets because I have 2 dry posts over here. So the plan right now is to fill the post holes completely with water. Make sure the water goes all the way down to the bottom and that all the concrete is wet. And then I'm gonna pour the rest of the concrete on top to a level point of the ground, and then top them off with more water. Then I'll be done for the day. I can start designing and planning what we're gonna put on the face of this fence. Overall though, really good day. Could have been a little more productive, but I ended up working at the golf course pretty much all day. I wasn't scheduled to work today. I went in to help out for a few hours this morning, help them open up. And then they just needed a little more help than I thought. And I decided to stay behind and do as much work as I can. I stayed at the golf course till like almost 2 o'clock. Then I came home, had lunch, and went back at 4 to play my round because I didn't have a chance to play the full 18 when I was working. So I got 18 holes in. I got a few hours working at the course. I cut some grass, I washed some carts, and then I still had time to do some work at home, and I still had time to come out here and finish this fence. Crazy busy day. That's been the theme this week. Busy till about midnight, late dinner, and then editing till about 2 or 3 in the morning till my phone slapped me in my face because I fell asleep. It's been the recurring theme this week, and I'm loving every bit of it. I'm so glad to be back here on YouTube. It's really nice conversing with you guys again, doing these live streams. Mark, exactly. I know you said that comment once before. Sweat equity. I love that phrase. I had never heard it until you mentioned it the other day. But it's so true. Sometimes it sucks doing labor like this for weeks on end without a paycheck, you know. But you have to remember that the big payout is coming. All the hard work is always worth it. If you put in the time and the effort, it will pay off eventually. And this is all just working towards the dream, guys. We are working towards our dream property. This is one of those stepping stones to get there, and we're finally making it happen. I apologize that this project has been stagnant for a year and a half. We haven't done anything here since last year, since we started the cabin spot. And once the cabin once the cabin car, oh, excuse me, I can't talk today. Once the cabin build started, all the other projects got put on hold, this one included. So it feels really nice to be back here. I had a lot of big plans before the cabin build. I'm not saying that I regret doing the cabin, but it took away a lot of our time. It took away from the things and the projects that I was working on before. This is one of them. The warehouse is another one. I haven't talked about the warehouse too much, but it's right down the street. I've taken you guys there before, and it's our commercial lot. It's our only commercial property at the moment, and we had big plans of opening a business there. We still do. Haven't exactly decided on what kind of business, but yeah, at least we have a place for it, and I'm gonna do everything I can to not have to sell the business property. We're gonna turn this pile of rubble into a beautiful northern New Mexico mountain property. I promise you guys, we're gonna make it happen. You have my word, and if you know me, then you know my word is as solid as gold. I just wanted to look at my fence posts one more time. They're so beautiful. That turned out so nice. How is bro's baseball going? It's going really good. He's playing in Texas right now. He's playing like at a summer league. It's like a kind of semi-pro league. They replicate the minors, and they play different teams across the state of Texas, Louisiana, Oklahoma. And yeah, it's a really neat thing. It gives these kids a lot of exposure to colleges and semi-professional teams, feeder teams for the pros. And my brother's gotten quite a few college offers from it already. We're still waiting on the big D1 offer. He's gotten offers for some really high caliber D2s. But yeah, he has his eyes set on the big prize, and he's gonna get there. I'm telling you guys, all you gotta do is dream big, set your mind to it, and you will accomplish it, I promise you. But yeah, that's enough. We did it. An hour live stream, a little over, honestly. But I think that's 4 in a row. I'm really proud of us. Here's a firework for you. We're gonna go home, have some dinner, pop some of our own fireworks. We have some leftovers from yesterday. I think we spent a whopping $12 on fireworks, something like that.
Yeah.
And we still have leftovers. We're so boring. A couple bottle rockets and some of the little tanks, you know, the baby stuff. We're out of here though. It's been fun. As always, stay happy, stay healthy, and most of all, stay lucky. We'll see you tomorrow. I'm trying to make it a habit of doing a live stream every single day, trying to be consistent at this 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock hour. So yeah, be looking forward to it. We're probably gonna do the barbecue here. We're gonna run the fire pit. It's gonna be a lot of fun. If you're local, you're more than welcome to stop by, hang out. I don't think I'll have food for you, unfortunately. I'm not that prepared. But one day we will. We're gonna do a big meet and greet. And I will cook for you guys.
I'll cook too.
Her too. She just said she will too. She loves to cook.
Actually,
We both love to cook. We got you guys. All right, good night. Thank you. See you tomorrow.